I don't know how many of y'all basically checked out my video. I did a review on Charleston White versus the Texas rappers. It's on YouTube. For all people that's new to the channel, it's on YouTube at JayeteknologyTV. I'm your host. I'm your author. I'm the one who write the lyrics. I'm the one who talk that big shit. JayeteknologyTV. TV. Just chatting. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. Hit that like button on your way in. I ain't holding no punches today. I just watched OG Percy from Texas, I think Dallas, Texas, and he was actually talking about like the inmates that's in the prison and how they being treated, far as like when they get injured or the ones that's handicapped. Some of them are basically in a wheelchair or basically who don't have all their limbs. You know, may God be with them. I don't wish nothing bad over nobody. I think it was a guy that was on there basically was explaining how he has one of the colostomy bags, I think, and it seems like the nurse and him wasn't giving him enough where he can change him, because it seems like that he was more and more, I guess they was filling up fast, put it like that. That's what the guy said they was running. Well, he started crying, you know what I mean? And I was like, what's going on? Why the man can't get the bags? Especially if he's in jail and they not giving him the proper amount of colostomy bags. So when OG Percy spoke about it, he said that and about what you need is what you can pay for, which basically he was explaining how the price you pay to see the doctor, and you can get anything you want from your dental, supplies, medicine, whatever. And he was saying that without being able to pay, you don't get anything. So that's where I think probably where the inmate didn't have the money to pay for the colostomy bags. That's why he only got he got a certain amount that he probably can get probably every week or every month or every day. It depends. I'm not sure. But the way OG Percy was explaining it, that's what he made it look like. So, like I said, if you're new, subscribe to the channel, JayeteknologyTV. Me, myself, I always say, when I was doing my dirt and running around, in the streets of Chicago and wherever I went after that, after 1993 until now, that I've been in New York since 97, and it's 2022 right now. So my thing was always, if you didn't get caught, it wasn't a crime. Because we, some of us didn't grow up with a spoon in our mouth, or our parents didn't have those good jobs where, but like I said, my mom and my father both worked. They did their best to raise us, my two sisters and my big brother and myself. I'm the youngest out of the family. So, I never really involved my family in whatever I did in the street, because if I got caught, whatever I was doing, I contacted somebody else, somebody, friend of the family, a friend, a relative that who would never say nothing, who I would trust them to say, hey, don't tell my mom, because my mom didn't play that. She was strict, she didn't allow none of that. No weapons in the house, no drugs in the house. And I remember at one time, like I said, when I called myself want to, sell drugs and stuff like that, she wasn't having it. She kicked me out in a heartbeat, you know. And I learned from that too, from being down the street. Like I said, I learned early who your friends are, you know. And at that time, when that happened, I was raising my daughter, and I had two sons on the way, actually by two different females. So, that lesson, it kind of taught me, like, you got to prepare yourself for more for the future and not for just that day, because that day may be your last. So back to what I was saying about OG Percy from Texas. He was just explaining how, it is what it is, like that in jail. Don't matter. So if all of you youngins, now every time I speak to my sons, the ones who I'm in contact with, I let them know. I can only give you the example. I can only tell you what I learned from experience. And like I said, they're going to make them choices on their own, you know. And I always praying for my all of my kids, my oldest sons, my other two sons, and my daughter as well. So, all five of them. I don't weigh out who I love the best or who I love the less. It don't go like that. I love them all. Whether I'm talking to them on the phone, whether, like I said, I'm always praying for them to do good and not bad and not follow my footsteps. You know what I'm saying? Or their mother footsteps. Like I said, we wasn't, you know, born in a rich community. We was born in a poor community. We doing our best as we you know, put ourselves in a position to get what we want in life without having to take it, robbing and stealing, sticking people up. Like I said, shit like that happens. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of person, I ain't none of your fucking business. You know what I'm saying? I ain't none to indict me, so I ain't got to tell you what I did. I ain't stupid enough. I don't need all that type. I don't need that type of reputation. I'm not on YouTube and Twitter, Facebook, Spotify, on my platforms and stuff, Instagram and TikTok, trying to prove that I'm tough. You know what I'm saying? From the YGs, the BGs, the OGs to the triple OGs. Me, I'm J Technology. JayeteknologyTV is my platform. So, I respect it because I want other people to respect it. And that's the way it is because, I see a lot of shit going on back and forth with a lot of people. But what I like about OG Percy and Charleston White also, I did a review on Charleston White. What I like about them is that they real. They straight out, they is. It's two different characters. But like I said, it's a lot of different people I like out there. Who was that? Uh, Hassan. Um, Even the young Bullets Gotti, even though all the little crap they be trying to go in on him, but he's just a funny young dude. You know what I'm saying? I like him. Uh, Doggy Diamonds, real shit. Yep, Doggy Diamonds is cool. Um, you also looking at Joe Budden's got a good podcast. You know, I like what Nori and them doing, giving all the flowers to the the rappers and stuff like that. The people that put that hard work in, put that pain in. Yeah, I like that one. Uh, a million dollar worth of game. Um, Gilly and his King Gilly, give him his respect. And Wallow, true brothers, real brothers from Philly. I like both of them. I like their podcast. Um, Also, one that I stay tuned into is Star. Star give it to you raw, and every I don't know, even when I wasn't living in New York, I used to hear Star on the radio, so I know he don't play no games. So I would definitely love to be on his level one day. But like I said, I'm new to the blogging and doing the reviews and stuff like that. I'm into it all, battle rap, sports, um, just dealing with domestic stuff. you'll hear a lot coming from me. But I just had to touch up on that about the thing from the prison, and how the inmate was saying that he wasn't getting his proper equipment that he needed for his injury that he was dealing with, his physical injury. So yeah, and I hope he get through, because he was doing a live video from the phone, and then you can't be using phones in prison. So I hope he can get, conceal that, put that away where he don't get caught with that, because if he do, then he gonna be in real trouble, because they're gonna put him in the hole, drop a new case on him, and then shit, he probably won't get no colostomy bags for months. You know what I mean? So I hope he do get through on that one. But OG Percy, let's get back to Percy. He did, like I said, break it down. You know, if you go to his page, and it may seem a little hard, but that's the way it is. Cause jail ain't meant to be soft. It ain't. And like he was saying, they don't um, make you change your life. You have to do it yourself. You know, whatever they provide you, you got to take advantage of it. And I tell any one of my sons, you go to jail. If it was something you got accused of and you didn't do it, I support you. But if you out there doing that reckless shit and you know what's going on, and I know through your mothers, you know my history. If not all of it, you know some of it, but you know. That's all it takes is a phone call. I'm a phone call away. I always tell my kids, I never hear from my family or my kids. You know what I'm saying? I do what I got to do for me. Like I said, I've been up and down. I had to battle through a lot of different things. Because like I said, at one time when I was young, I was a follower, but now I'm a leader. And I left that cage a long time ago. You know what I mean? Being trapped with all the negativity, the peer pressure, you know what I mean, and just trying to show people I gotta prove to them. You ain't gotta prove nothing to nobody, youngins. Just respect your family, respect your elders. You know what I'm saying? Don't disrespect your mothers. And I always get that word through my dreams, through my feelings, through the spirit of my mom that keeps me on track right now today, because she's not with us. And like I said, if your parents are here, you better let they precious gems and get that information from them. You know what I mean? Because like I don't care what they're going through. I never look down on my family because they didn't look down on me. What I was going through when I was struggling. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't got to go through basic details. You know what it is. You know how it is in the black community. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't saying nothing different by any other community, whether it's Latino, uh, Mexicano, uh, uh, Jamaican, Trinidad, Puerto Rico, Italian. It's all of us. You know what I'm saying? Chinese, Asian. It's all of us. We all together. So I don't understand. And another thing, while everybody think it's good to do the bad, because they think that jail is going to teach them something different, what basically they could have learned on the street. You don't have to learn that in jail. So don't let nobody tell you that prison going to get them right. Yeah, you got to go to prison. What the fuck? What kind of shit is that? If you young, you don't need no felonies on your record to go to jail to show that you're a gangster or you're a killer. You don't need that shit. Nah, that's stupidity. That's stupid as hell. So whoever throwing that shit out there, if you want to pick it up and smell it, keep going. Do it. You know what I mean? If that's what you want. But I'm going to tell you, it's not going to be pretty. Not in this day and age. The way they run in the prison system now, nah. It's not going to be pretty for you. So, like I said, I got my own kids to guide. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm just a phone call away, mail away. It don't matter. Whatever choice you make, you make. I'm going to stick with mine, regardless of anything. Anybody will tell you, yeah, anybody in my family, That's all I talked about when I uh, back in the early '90s. So I preach that, and I preach it right now because that's what holds us up in life is our family, our children. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't have kids and you're raising somebody else's kids, they still yours. If you supporting them, they're yours because the other uh, parents is not doing their job. But like I said, everybody has get caught in that web. You know what I mean? It's how you get out. Charlotte's Web will get you. It'll take you down. Whether it's drugs, alcohol, or mental health. Don't forget, people. I lost my niece from mental health. You know, praises due Allah to her. My niece, really hurted me. And I lost another niece too. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's not easy when you lose your family members. And these was my nieces from my sisters who passed away. You know what I mean? From each one of my sisters, one of their child. So that that really hurt, and it still hurts today. But this is my. I feel this is a sort of a calling to me. To get my message out to the youth, to my family and friends, and the ones who's left fortunate to hear the real truth. You know what I'm saying? Without trying to sugarcoat everything. And that's what I see what's going on these platforms. If you're gonna be real about it, tell it what it is. Don't tell nobody that, prison is good, uh, joining gangs is good, shooting guns is good, beating up women is good. It's not. It's not. It's not good. Ain't nothing good gonna come out of that. Especially if you have kids, because guess what? That circle is gonna come back around. And the same thing you was doing is gonna happen to them. If not worse, yourself. So like I said, that's something I never was about. You know what I mean? I'm a team player, and I'm also a leader, you know. And I just don't allow myself to get caught up in another man's path or woman. Like I said, everybody got their own path. I lead by example, not by the mouth. Because the mouth, it ain't nothing but words. We talking about action and facts. You know what I mean? So, but like I was saying, if you're new to the channel, like, share, and subscribe. If you want to leave a donation, the Cash App is there. I also have PayPal. Uh, that will be in the description. You can follow the links. Uh, I am working on my videos for the music that I have on YouTube and other platform channels that that I'm associated with. Spotify, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, um, Amazon Music, iTunes, Deezer, Tidal, SoundCloud. If I didn't say Spotify, well, it's Spotify again because I also have blogs and on Spotify that I did. I don't know if it was before the pandemic or while the pandemic when it first came. I'm not sure, but I do have blogs on there. You can go check them out, and you will see where my head was at and the things that I was talking about. You know, on those topics. Right now, I have my grown and elevated my my content that I'm working on right now. So I have some good content coming out and some good music. Like I said, I will be doing a video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support.